Another do another video. Bro, I'm just full of energy right now. Like I just had like a chocolate bar, had like a Transylvanian, Hungarian, Romanian chocolate bar. Actually slaps. Do you guys like my haircut? Got the eyebrow slit, got like the mid taper fade, and then I got a design at the back if you guys can see that. I don't know. Is it fire? Is it fire? I don't know. Like I like it. You know, it's been a while since I really like recorded a video. I've been busy. But I was thinking Linux is just boring. Like Linux is just so boring for me now. I'm gonna be honest. Like, obviously, I still make Linux videos. That's the main point of the channel, like Linux content. But I can't lie, it's just boring. Like maybe I'm just not that into it anymore. I'm not that like in deep. You know, like before I was like really going crazy on like scripting and like learning all this kind of stuff. But I'm just gonna be honest, like I think in general, this just will probably happen to you as well. You eventually settle on a setup. Like you can see, like in all my videos, I always have like the arch, and people always like, "Oh, he had to flex the arch and stuff," which I do. But I've been on Arch literally like my entire time. I've literally never changed distros. I was on Linux. No, actually, I've literally always been on Arch. I've never downloaded any other distro. Most people, you know, have that phase of just like going from distro to distro. I never. I just picked Arch. I thought it was cool. That's what all the big boys were using, and then I just settled on that. But you probably have this as well, or maybe you will have it soon, where suddenly one day you'll just get bored. You're like, what else is there to do? Which, in a way, is good because I feel like I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but the more I age, the more I mature, the more I realize I'm like, I don't have time to waste. Like, I really don't. Like, I still waste a lot of time. I'm gonna be honest. And you know, in some ways, Linux has helped in like like saving time in terms of like just not doing stupid stuff. Like you can just use the keyboard. You don't have to like you can be more efficient with how you do stuff. But at the same time, I just can't see myself just constantly like checking the new and trying out new stuff. Like I just don't care. But at the same time, like, maybe if it was like something I was doing, that's what I was like really popular at. You know what I mean? That's what the main channel was, then sure. But like general, like I'm taking it from your guys' perspective. I'm a normal dude as well. And it's like you got other stuff. Like you probably have uni, you probably have maybe in high school, maybe even below that, or maybe you got a job. You just don't really have time to be checking out like, whoa, is Emacs better than Vim? You just choose Vim or you choose Emacs, and then that's what you stay on. There's no point in just swapping. Like you kind of have to think like, okay, maybe it's not like perfect, but at the end of the day, if you do something and you're able to do it well, then why like is it really that much worth? Like let's say like Vim is objectively better than Emacs. Let's say if you're on Emacs, is it really worth going to Vim for like a 5 or 10% increase? Maybe not. Like maybe if you're going from like Word to Vim, then yeah, you would have like insane increases in your productivity. However, I don't know. I feel like it's very boring. It's very stale. There isn't that much like going on. I feel like I don't know. I'm really not in like the YouTuber space. Like I don't really watch Linux videos like that. Like I don't know. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like I feel like it's been done to death, and I feel like we are past the golden age. I feel like the golden age truly was when I'm gonna be honest. Like it sounds like I'm like glazing a bit, but Luke Smith, I feel like was genuinely like the golden age when he was like uploading consistently. Like maybe 3 years ago, I feel like it was really good. Even then, that's like kind of past. He kind of stopped doing so much like Linux videos. But maybe like 4 years ago, I feel like it's probably the golden age. I wasn't even like in the Linux space then. Like I think I knew about it, but I didn't know anything. But now, like I feel like we're just kind of like, what are we doing? Like he hasn't uploaded in a while, and there's no one really to replace him except me. But even then, like I'm in uni, I can't upload as much videos. I'm gonna be honest, like I don't know what to say. Like I don't want to keep making videos that are redundant. You know what I mean? Like I try and be original. Sometimes you just have to like kind of copy like someone else. But overall, I try to be like somewhat unique. I try to like bring something fresh to the table. But it's hard. Like I'm gonna be honest, it's hard. Like most of the time, the only thing I can bring is like my personality. Like some people will mesh with my personality better than let's say Luke Smith or let's say Bugs Rider or Brody. Like some people will be like, whoa, this guy's literally me. Especially like Hungarians. Like I know I've got some Hungarians in the chat. They see this, they're gonna be creaming. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really hard. It's really hard, and I don't know. I feel like Linux like maybe it's just because I've been in it for a while now, so there isn't that much to talk about. But I'm not sure. I'm just rambling a bit. And what I've noticed within myself is that just don't care. Like I'm okay with using like more normie application. It's not like it's like a bad thing, but I remember like in the past I was like, oh no, you should not, like, you know, you shouldn't use like bad like proprietary software. But now I don't care. Like I'm just like, you know what? If it gets the job done, why not? You know, like I genuinely believe that now. Like the job is more important than side benefits. I mean, it depends. Like you have to evaluate it. You know, for example, like Vim, I might recommend people Vim not because it's false, just because it's good. And you really shouldn't recommend an application just because it's false. Why not recommend an application that's actually good? If it's good and false, that's a, you know, it's a win-win. Let's say like Blender. But I talked about this in my last video, is that a lot of false applications are shit. Like, you know, part of my French, but it's just bad. They are bad. Like, genuinely, like I don't know what else to. I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of times now, like Linux feels more like a nuisance. You know, you're just trying to do something and oh, it doesn't work because Linux. Like, oh, my laptop internet just isn't working because of who knows what. I have to like turn it on and off, or like, you know, all this other stuff. Or oh, I can't, you know, update now because I don't know, just random. Like it's always like the random stuff. That's what I noticed. It's always like the randomest things that just like go wrong. He's gotta fix it. Now that's not to say that I'll ever go back to Windows or Mac. Maybe Mac. I'd be I'd try it out. But Windows, I don't think I would, because it's just shit. Like compared to Linux, my setup doesn't even compare. Windows is just slow. Like I can't, like, the one thing I can't tolerate is just slow. Like people being slow. Anyone just like, I'm like, all right, let's just get to the chase. Let's just get to it. You know, why are we being forced to update? Why are there ads in the file browser? Like all this just nuisance. Why is the default browser, what is it? The Google, what is it called? Microsoft Edge. Yeah, that's what. Why is it shit? Like I get why, but like come on, bro. Like even though like I don't like it, Google, like, bro, come on. Or Brave. Or at least give the choice. You know, like, oh, do you want Microsoft Edge as the default browser? Do you want Google Chrome, Brave, something like that? But you're just forced into all these weird defaults. Now, sure, Mac also does a lot of the same things, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, it's Unix. So it's a +1 compared to Windows. And then, I can't lie, Mac is just nice. You know, am I turning into a Mac fanboy? I can't lie. Like, I've got an iPhone. To be fair, though, I inherited it from my mum. I didn't buy it. I don't know. Like, personally for me, it genuinely is hard to, like, do uni and then also try and make YouTube videos. Like, even one video. Like, I'm trying to stick to one video a week. But it's hard. Like, so, trying to do that, all those things, and then also, like, keep up to date with all, like, the cool Linux stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, and again, like, I don't think there is that many. Like, I guess the coolest thing maybe is Wayland. But even then, like, I don't have the good I have a GTA, I've got an NVIDIA card. So it just doesn't work that well. You have to do all this other stuff. It just basically doesn't work. So I'm locked out. I'm locked out of the cool things, all the cool technologies. I don't know. This video was a bit of a ramble. Probably not everyone is gonna enjoy it, but I don't know. I just felt like I have to say Linux is a bit boring now. Maybe it's just me. Probably just me. But maybe you're feeling the same way. I don't know. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment. Helps me out. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.